Ahoy crew members and welcome back to Sea Power. Appreciate your support you've been giving me for the last couple of missions. It's been great fun. We are now here to finalise the last elements of this mission. We're about to intercept this group, get the helicopters to pick up the passengers, and hopefully find this submarine and engage some air threats. So yeah, tune in, have some fun, and yeah, just going to get some interesting times here. But appreciate it, guys. Cheers. Okay, so I'm going to get my F-15 here to engage these two contacts. Looks like they're maritime patrol aircraft that have been sent out to do some investigation down here at Ashmore Reef. So let's go and get them. Just to advise, we still haven't found our submarine yet. We've been putting sonobuoys out and haven't detected anything yet. So it's either not in that area yet or we need to expand our search area. Okay, so let's see. I see there's missile tracks because there have been a few little issues with these aircraft launches with missiles. So let's see how it goes. Obviously using the old AIM-7 Sparrows, so they are semi-active radar homing, so you've got to maintain a lock to ensure it hits the target. There goes the flares, looks like our missile's tracking well. Very good hit. Interesting to see that these aircraft don't really do anything defensive. You know, they fire out some flares and chaff, but yeah, they don't really do any offensive manoeuvres, which hopefully the devs will fix up at some point.
Splash track 7021.
Oh, looks like the boys are bailing out. Nice. Chutes deployed.
Contact faded. Track.
Okay, so we're going to send our F-15 back to just keep coverage of Sacramento.
Roger. Turn 117. Roger. Go to altitude 3700. Contact faded. Track. Roger. Cruise. I'll stop. Maneuvering eye. Contact faded. Track. Contact faded. Track. Turn to course. Turn to course. 308. Hell my.
We've intercepted the smugglers, so we're going to hopefully be able to stop them. So we're going to have to do a little bit of dev console magic here.
I'll stop. Maneuvering eye. Ahead 1/3. Maneuvering eye.
So that should stop the fleet with that dev console action. Perfect. Okay, so our CH-46s are coming in, so I'm just going to put each one of those helicopters above the fleet there. We'll pick up passengers and send them back to Sag Tarawa.
Roger. Turn 027. Roger. Turn 031. Roger. Turn 020. Roger. Turn 023.
And as soon as we've picked up these passengers, we'll start engaging these ships and sink them. Part of our rules of engagement and also the mission objectives.
Roger. Turn 317. Roger. Go to altitude 50.
Okay, so I'm going to put my P3 Orion down to 50 feet because that's when the mad boom at the back there becomes effective to try and find any magnetic disturbance in the water. And we'll just do a little bit of a racetrack pattern here to see if we can pick anything up. Actually, one thing we forgot to do, I'm going to go up to investigate that other radar echo up there.
Roger. Turn 297.
Let's get our F-15 to go and visual ID this aircraft.
Track 70 on station.
Okay, so he's visual ID'd as an airliner, so we don't need to engage him.
Roger, turn 118. Roger, go to altitude on station. On station. On station.
Okay, so it looks like we've got our helicopters here at the destination, and they're picking up passengers at the moment. We'll give them about a minute to pick up everything, and we'll send them back, and then we'll start destroying these smuggler vessels. Okay, so all the passengers have been picked up, and the crew. We're going to send all these helicopters back to their Tarawa.
Roger, RTB. Roger, RTB. Roger, RTB. Roger, RTB.
And once the helos are out of range, we'll start engaging the ships with the frigate. While we're doing that, we'll see how our P3 is going up here. And give him a few little waypoints to follow to try and see if he can detect this submarine. Always remember that riding in a P3 once, doing 300 feet ops on looking at vessels on the ocean is pretty cool when you do it in real life. So we'll let him go off and do his own thing, and we'll just track our assets back here.
Engage track 7012. Salvo fire. Hit track 7012. Engage track 7013. Bulldog away. Track 7013. Hit track 7013. New ground contact. Engage track 701. Bulldog away. Track 7013. Engage track 701. Bulldog away. Track 7013. New ground contact detected. Hit track 7013. Engaging track 701. Engage Bulldog away. Track 7014. Engaging track Bulldog away. Track 7013. Hit track 7013. Bulldog away. Track. Engaging track 7014. Engaging track 7012. Bulldog away. Track 7014. Hit track 7014. Bulldog away. Track 7012. New ground contact. Hit track 7012. Engaging track 701. Engage Bulldog away. Track 7014. Hit track 7014. Bulldog away. Track 7012. Engaging track 701. Bulldog away. Track 7014. Hit track 7014. Engaging track 701. Engage track 701. Bulldog away. Track 7011. Hit track 7. Engaging track 70. Bulldog away. Track 7011.
Okay, so we got a new signal here. All the assets have been destroyed successfully. All the passengers and crew are on their way back to Tarawa. So the only thing we have left to do is basically try and find this submarine.
Ceasefire, track. Turn to course 26. Turn to course 282. Hell my. Ahead flank.
So we'll head the Reuben James over to the ship that's in so having a few issues. So we'll just send him over there to some support. All the helicopters are returning to base.
course. 2-8. Contact faded. Track. Ahead flank. Maneuvering eye. Turn to course. 2-8-1. Ahead flank. Maneuvering eye. Track 7045 is classified. Neutral building. Track 7046 is classified. Neutral building. Track 7043 is classified. Neutral building. Track 7044 is classified. Neutral building.
I seem to have a few issues with trying to detect this submarine, but hopefully we'll get there. All right, so this is the stricken vessel USS Seattle. That's what we're trying to provide support for at this point, the ultimate end of this mission. So yeah, it is a useful feature. If you hit the F10 key in this game, you do to go to Dev Console, so you can do all your testing and things you need to do with triggers, etc., to make sure the mission's working well before you upload it to Steam. That's always the positive thing you need to do, because there's nothing worse than downloading a mission from Steam that's not working correctly.
New ground contact detected.
So if you want to learn a little bit more about the P3 Orion, so you can see here the beam at the back there, that's where the MAD detector is. So that's where it just flies over the top of something metallic, it disturbs the magnetic field, and it will detect it through that there, and it will give them a bit of a mark on top of where the submarine might be. Obviously on the wing station, you can see the pylons there, they carry Harpoon missiles, which are the AGM-84s. Just underneath the aircraft here, you can see the bomb bay where I'm highlighting there. That's where they carry their Mark 46 torpedoes. Towards the rear of the aircraft, you can see these holes in the back. That's where the sonobuoys get launched from to detect the aircraft.
Roger, turn 3. Roger, roger, turn 0, 0, 0.
Seems this sub's a bit difficult to detect at this stage, but I guess that's what it is with most air crews in the P3 these days, trying to find these things. Obviously, they have upgraded to P8 or P8s now, Poseidon, so 737 equivalent. So, but these things have been retired, but they were very good workhorse back in the day.
Roger, turn
Might
0,
even send
3,
our E3 up
0.
there as well, see if he can detect a snorkel or anything like that. Typically the E3s they would do air to surface contacts, but I think in this game it's allowed. Typically as well, when these guys are doing these long range patrols, they'd loiter the number one engine just to conserve fuel. Wish they could do this in this game, but I don't think it ever will, but it'd be really cool if you could.
Contact faded. Track.
So the sonobuoys here too
Contact
also have a
faded.
life on them. I think
Track.
it's 1 hour per sonobuoy. So you can click on the sonobuoy
Track
and it'll tell you
7050
down here in the bottom of the
is
settings it's
classified
out of range at
neutral
the moment
ground
because I'm
unit.
greater than 15 nautical miles. But as soon as I get within range of it, then it should tell you when it's about to die.
Contact faded. Track. Contact
Okay,
faded.
so it looks like we got all the
Track.
boys returning back to Tarawa, dropping off the crews and passengers for debrief, so that's a good thing. And once they've landed, you'll see them go back into the hangar deck as well.
I'll stop. Maneuvering aye.
Okay, so that's Ashmore Reef just ahead of us. I thought I'd stop because we don't want to run into it while I get distracted with the P3 search for that hunter, the submarine hunt. Let's see where we are. These guys are closing in on USS Seattle, so they should be there very soon. I got a 2 nautical mile distance to get within that to activate the trigger, so I'm just going to put that there. Hopefully, you can find this submarine before the support group gets to USS Seattle. So, but anyway, that's a mission success, and we do that. But yeah. Okay, so to show you the sonobuoy, I think I was talking about before. So we click on that one there, you can see it's shut down as 11 minutes 30 seconds because we're within range of it now. So yeah, once that time expires, the sonobuoy will disappear. Might put another pattern of sonobuoys out here, see if we can find anything in this little strait.
On station. Roger, go to altitude 300.
Yeah, with the sonobuoy deployments, you've got to have your waypoint and make sure it tracks on the same line. If you don't do that, then you'll find that the actual aircraft won't have the turning circle to get around to drop the next sonobuoy. So you got to be mindful of that.
Buoy away.
I have a good friend of mine who was a sonar operator on the P3. Obviously, he can't tell me his trips and tactics, but but that's the way it is. I'd be able to find these subs quicker if I had his intel, but no, can't do that.
Buoy away. New ground contact detected. New ground contact detected. Buoy away.
Kind of reminds me of that old Hunt for October. You know, you place so many buoys, you can walk from Greenland to Iceland to England. That's what it feels like sometimes.
Buoy away.
Well, we'll lay this pattern of sonobuoys out and see what happens. If we can't find anything,
Moving
what I'll
away.
do is I'll end the scenario here. I'll also, what I'll do is I'll go hunt around and see if I can find him, and I'll bring you back for part 4 for the conclusion of this scenario. So I appreciate everyone watching in and looking at this YouTube video, and hopefully see you next time. Thanks very much, guys. Cheers.